Hello and welcome to week 1 of my Beachcombing Blanket crochet along. It's a written pattern and it's all available over on my blog with lots of step-by-step photos too. And I'm doing these video tutorials just to help along with some of the stitches. And so now on to round 10, and we join yarn C into any of these corner chain spaces. So just insert your hook into the corner chain space and join yarn C. And now to start this round 10, we make 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. And that counts as 1 double crochet or US single crochet plus 2 chain, our next corner chain space. And you may want to put a stitch marker into this bottom chain because that is it counts as our first double crochet stitch, and that is the chain we'll be crocheting into at the end of this round. So you might want to put a stitch marker in there just to make it a little bit clearer. And then we work 1 double crochet into the same corner chain space. And we've created our first corner here of this next round. And so now what we do is we do 1 chain, miss the first stitch of the side, so there's the first stitch, miss that, and then work 1 double crochet, US single crochet into the next stitch. And then we've got some brackets, and everything in the brackets we do across to the other side. So 1 chain, miss 1 stitch, 1 double crochet, US single crochet in the next stitch. 1 chain, miss 1 stitch, 1 double crochet, US single crochet into the next stitch, and repeat this all the way across. So you've repeated it all the way across to the end of the side to the final stitch. So now we do 1 chain, miss that final stitch, and into the corner chain space we work 1 double crochet, US single crochet, 2 chain, and then 1 further double crochet, US single crochet into that corner chain space. And then when you look at the written pattern now, it says repeat from star 3 times. So go back to where the star is at the beginning of the round, 1 chain, miss the first stitch, 1 double crochet, US single crochet in the next stitch. And then it's the repeated instructions in the brackets, 1 chain, miss the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and repeat this all the way around. So here is what the work looks like at the end of round 10. And now we join yarn C on round 11 to any corner chain space, and our corner chain spaces are small spaces created by those 2 chains we made between our double crochet stitches in round 10, the 2 double crochet, US single crochet which went into the corner. Then there was the 2 chains, and we join yarn E to any corner chain space, and we make 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and just like in round 10, this counts as our first double crochet, US single crochet stitch plus 2 chain for our first corner chain space. So this is where we're going to be crocheting into this first chain here at the end of the round. So we make 1 double crochet, US single crochet into the same corner chain space. And now we make 1 chain, miss the next stitch, and then we work 1 double crochet, US single crochet into that chain 1 space, that chain 1 space we made in round 10. That's where we're working our stitches into. So 1 chain, miss the next stitch, 1 double crochet, US single crochet into the chain space, and repeat that all the way along to the final chain space of the side. So 1 chain, miss next stitch, 1 double crochet, US single crochet into the chain space, 1 chain, miss 1 stitch, 1 double crochet, US single crochet into that chain space, and repeat. We do that all the way across to the final chain space of the side. And when we're in that final chain space, we make one chain, miss the final stitch, and into the corner chain space we work one double crochet, US single crochet, two chain, and then another double crochet, US single crochet into that corner chain space. And this is what it should be looking like. Lovely to have the stitches in between each other. And now we repeat from the start. So one chain, miss the next stitch, one double crochet, US single crochet into that chain one space, and repeat this going all the way around. So we're coming to the end of round 11, making the one chain, and then we stop at star star before we go to the corner chain space on this final repeat, miss that final stitch, and then we're doing a slip stitch into that first chain of the beginning 3 chain that we made. So go under both strands of that chain and then work a slip stitch to close the round. And there we go, that is the end of round 11. Fasten off. Rounds 12 and 13 are a repeat of round 11. We do exactly the same as what we've just done in round 11, but in different colours. So in round 12 we join with yarn F, and then we make 3 chain and just follow the exact instructions that we have done for round 11. And then in round 13 we do exactly the same, but we join with yarn G. Here is what the square looks like at the end of round 13. In round 12 we used yarn F and repeated round 11, and then in round 13 we used yarn G and repeated round 11. So on to round 14, and we join yarn H into any corner chain space. So insert your hook into any corner chain space and join with yarn H. And then we make 3 chain, which counts as our first treble, US double crochet stitch, and into that same corner chain space we work 1 treble, US double crochet, 2 chain, and then another 2 treble, US double crochet, and we've made our first corner chain space of round 14. And then in this round what we're doing is we're working 1 treble, 1 US double crochet into each stitch and each chain space around. So there was 1 into a stitch, and now there's 1 into that chain space we made in round 13, and then 1 into the stitch, and then 1 into the chain space, and repeat this all the way around, working the 2 treble, 2 chain, 2 treble into the corner chain spaces, and on the sides just working 1 treble into each stitch and each chain space. And I'm just coming to the very end of the round, round 14, with 1 treble, US double crochet in each stitch and then each chain space around. And then there's the final stitch, and then at the end we slip stitch to the top of that beginning 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, going under both strands, and that's how we close each round. There we go. And then fasten off, and we should have 37 stitches on each side, so not including the spaces, the corner spaces, you should have 37 treble or US double crochet stitches on each side. And we move on to round 15. Thank you for watching.